Yes, yes, yes. What is good, my people? Welcome back to Computer Music Academy's weekly homework podcast. I am your host, Ty Shirase. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Welcome to week 141 of the weekly homework assignment / podcast. Shout out to my man, DJ D-Man, for the intro. We'll be using this for the rest of October, then moving on to something else. Shout out to the packed chat room we have right now. There's a bunch of people in here tonight. We're looking pretty good, man. And the shows have been growing and continuing to grow, and more people are coming through. New people are coming through every week. So shout out to everybody that actually can be elsewhere, but you decide to rock with us. We greatly appreciate you. We do this every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here, facebook.com/Computer Music Academy, and we post the archive or the playback on our site, computermusicacademy.com, and youtube.com/Computer Music Academy the next day. What are we doing? First off, I'm fighting off a damn cold. So it's going to be several times tonight where I might be turning off my mic so I can cough. It's crazy. But you know how it is where the weather is changing and I'm in between having my fan on and having my heater on. It's just one of those damn weeks. So pardon me if that intrudes with the podcast this week, but I'm going to kill it the best way I can. So we are we officially in fall at this point. And you know what? We've gave our tribute to summer. We did all of our summer stuff as far as the movie thing and blah, blah, blah. And I said, you know what? We need to do something for the fall. And once it starts getting cooler, people stop going to, well, I wouldn't say stop going to the movies or the mall or whatever, but they start going back to the club. And that's kind of what we're doing this week. I decided to go with some electronic music, and there's plenty of subgenres. There's plenty of ways that you can interpret this stuff. But the people at CMA, and we have 8 contributors this week, have all turned in some electronic music. This should be good. Before we get started, let's give some shout outs. My man just stepped in the building. The legendary Apollo Brown. What's up, dude? We got No One You Know, DJ D-Man, RTO is in the building. Let's pop this one up over here. What we got? B.A. Mac is in here. Mike Notes, A.S. Agent Smith, 76 is in here. Digger Hertz just stepped in. What up, Mr. Wallace? Our man, DJ D-Man, he's in here. QB, Quentin Baird is in here. Lockturnal, No One You Know, Ray G, BG, Blessed Girl. That's my peoples right there. My wife Samaya is in here. Hey, baby. Ray D3000, Miss Pam, Miss Tiffany, Disciple Die is in here. Kevin Mack is in here. And I know I'm not seeing her, but I know I saw her like the post. Miss Sarah is in here too. Shout out to her and everybody that is hanging with us tonight. Let's get it in and see what everybody did this week. We're going to kick things off with my man from Philly, the guy, Mental, the God. Mental to God doing his thing, kicking off episode 141. Let's see what he's talking about. Said techno and electronic music was a major part of my upbringing alongside hip hop in Philly. Philly had a deep techno scene on Delaware Ave with a few clubs, especially Egypt. I used to dance and we would kill the clubs underage and of age. It killed the clubs of age and underage. I thought that was pretty dope, man. I like that. I like that. I like he actually had like it was I want to say it was a couple different drum patterns, but what he did, it was like some stuff was muted in one parts and then he brought out more in other parts, which is actually pretty dope. So that definitely kept things fresh a little bit. He had, some synths going on and bass lines. He had some vocal chops in there, which the vocal chops were cool. I kind of felt towards the end the vocal chops were a little excessive. But other than that, the beat was hitting. I really like how it was sounding in my headphones, and that's definitely wherever you go. That could be in a few different clubs. That could even be in the car, depending on if that kind of person. Definitely killed that mental. So he continues with his streak of absolutely killing damn near everything he touches. My man. Shout out for that, my man. Thank you. All right, we're going to go and holler at the dude. He's been on the roll. He's been doing damn good and continue to progress every assignment. He missed last week, though, but he's back this week. So let's see what he did. My man, okay, Joey. This damn Joey with his short tracks. I swear that's like a minute and 20 seconds. That joint is dope. That joint is real dope. He said, just turning in my homework submission. This is my attempt to do electronic music. I don't have any knowledge on electronic music, but I tried. And as usual, he breaks down the type of stuff that he used. So some Hello Samples stuff. He's a big fan of Hello Samples, man. If anybody from Hello Samples is watching, you need to get at me so I can do some reviews, man. Let's do some things. But yeah, Joey doing his thing. And Joey is, I guess the best way I can describe Joey from what I do know about him, he's more of an introvert. He just keeps to himself, you know what I'm saying? And I can imagine he wakes up every day, he goes to work. If he has a dog or something, he might walk the dog. And when it's all said and done, he's at home. He doesn't talk to a lot of people, nothing like that. But yeah, so this is the whole point of what we do here is getting a chance to. The majority of us are hip hop people, admit it, but this is what we do as far as getting you out of the box, getting you out of your normal routine of what you're used to. Try to get you experiment and do some other stuff. And honestly, we've done this assignment. I think this is the third time, and every time cats kill it. Cats that have never done any kind of electronic music before, they kill it. So we're only in the beginning of this particular one, but Joey did his thing. Shout out to you, my man, and keep it going. The only thing I would have liked to seen a little bit more is more of a somewhat of a constant bass line, because the bass line, it was a synth bass that was perfect. It fit the track perfectly, but you only heard it in certain parts at certain measures. That's my only nitpick. I can't even say it's a complaint. That's my only nitpick. But this joint was dope, Joey. So please continue, man. And I would say definitely continue to experiment with this kind of stuff, man. You never know. You might find a calling or something. So thank you, my man. Let's give a couple shout outs, man. We got Davenport in the building. What's up, dude? Jay Mitch stepped in the building. Tucson is in here. What's up, man? And I saw one other person that I needed to shout out, and I'm not seeing them anymore. Way to go, Facebook chat. You suck. Oh, wait a minute. We got some new people. Oh, there he is. Moises. What's up, man? Oh, Jamari Mack just checked in. We also got Miss Tara Miller in the buildings. We got a bunch of new people coming through, man. Thank y'all. You could be anywhere else, but you decided to hang with us at least for a few minutes. Hopefully, you enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you for hanging with us. All right, let's keep it going. We're going to bring it up to Detroit. This is what I need to hear right here. This guy, no one you know. Yes, sir. My man, no one you know. You had to represent being from Detroit. I was not going to accept any alternatives, anything less. That was dope. Very dope. Kept it very Detroit. Like mid to late 80s, early 90s, somewhat, as far as like the sound of the Detroit techno kind of house. Man, that was dope. Very dope. Shout out. I got to call this out. Shout out for the use of those toms. That tom is dope. That joint hits so hard. And it's very present, and it just kind of carries the track and continues to drive it. That is so dope right there. I love this joint. I love. Shout out for the 909 is what it sounded like. It was a 909 clap, at least. I'm not sure if it was a snare. But I love the drum pattern. I loved all the sounds you used. Love the synth stuff. The synth stuff and the bass line. Superb, my man. Way to kill that. And then he had a couple of different change-ups in there. But like I said, that tom was just boom, boom. Yo, no one. You are on a roll, my man. I need you to handle that business and continue, man. Please, please, please. I gotta call this person out. Shout out to Miss Tiffany talking about some. I can definitely trade JIT to this. What you know about jitting? You know about jitting? Shout out to Miss Tiffany, yo. Yo, no one, my man. That was dope. Very dope, my man. Thank you for that. Whew, way to kill that. All right, let's keep it going. And we're going to holler at this dude right here, the gentleman that gave us the intro. Originally from New York, now in South Carolina. My dude, DJ D-Man. Man, listen, this guy. Now, just a little brief history on DJ D, man. We're in the Scratch Magazine group together. And I know he posted a couple things, and we follow each other on Instagram, and I know he was following the YouTube channel, blah, blah, blah. And I believe the way he ended up at CMA is he actually commented on something that I had posted, be it a podcast or one of my tutorials, blah, blah, blah. And, when I had a little back and forth from response to the comments, it was like, well, shoot, you just need to come through. He joins like immediately, which was dope. And then this dude was basically dormant for probably about 2 or 3 months. And I'm just constantly telling him, like, dog, jump into podcast, jump into podcast, jump into podcast. And he finally did. And he has been on a roll, killing it every single submission. I think he's up to 4 or 5 now since he started. And then he gave us the intro. Dude is killing it, man. So now you understand why I told you to get into it. Because once you get into it, and you get that love and you know that you're killing it, you're going to continue every single week and continue to progress and build and so on and so forth. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. He's absolutely killing it. That track was dope. I don't know if this dude has an electronic background or what, but that was damn good, bro. That was damn good. I love the groove. I love the sounds. I love the vocal sample. I loved how it had, a particular pattern or it had stuff that it was doing in the first half. And once it got to the second half, he actually changed it up a little bit and started adding some more. Like he added, some other elements to it and just made it really, really dope. D-Man, thank you for jumping in, my man. Good Lord, this is what I'm talking about. So happy you jumped on. You jumped in to begin with, and now you jumped on this. Absolutely killed it, my man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, man. Whew, let's get some shout outs, man. We got a packed house. Packed house tonight. Who haven't we talked to yet? But I think I shouted out Jay Mitch, I shouted out Dav, I shouted out Hertz. I saw some people. Jelani Beats in the building. Shout out to you. Disciple Die. I think I shouted him out. If not, there you go. There was a couple of other people that I just saw. Oh, did I see what's my man's name? Norg? I think I'm apologize if I got his name wrong. I know I just saw him in the chat. I know I just saw him in the chat. I'm trying to scroll. There he is. Nerf. What up, man? Thank you for coming through again. And I think I got everybody for now. Make sure you get your likes in before the end of the show. Like the podcast. The only reason I asked you to do that is so I could actually see that you're here. And I know that you're here. I can give you a shout out throughout the show and definitely at the end of the show. And if you like what's going on here, make sure you share the live post as well as the playback and the original, the official. And if you're listening on YouTube, feel free to like and share as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. I'm ready to hear this joint right here. Because this dude has been wilding out. Wilding out. I don't even know if I should introduce it, but I am. Ladies and gentlemen, my man, Ron B. Rod B. What the hell, man? Woo, that was tight. Very, very tight. Kind of went more EDM, I guess you could say, with that. But man, that joint was dope. Very dope. Said I love this assignment this week. I'm a hip hop head, but I have always challenged myself over the years to dabble in every genre of music that I can. No matter what the genre is, I would like to add my own little hip hop or R&B flavor to it. This is no exception. True indeed. That was dope. Oh boy, that was dope. Very dope. As usual, Ron got his, he got his intros, nice little build up, vocal samples and whatnot. And then he just pulled it all together for when it actually kicked in and the main part hit. Woo! He has this one vocal sample in there that's go. Da, 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 da. Oh, that is so cold. Love that. But I loved the mixing on this joint. I love the groove. I just love how this joint feels. You know what I'm saying? This can be played any time of year, but since we're talking about taking it back to the club, this joint right here, that is a club joint for real, dude. Love that. And as usual, Ron just, he kills it, man. Dude is unstoppable. God dang it, I cannot give you that name. Anyhow, Ron B, my man, woo, way to kill that. That was dope, dude. Thank you. All right. I'm really interested in hearing this next one. Let's go on over to the DMV, over to Maryland. Holla at my man, Ray G. This dude, Ray Jean, dog, got me over here getting my Night at the Roxbury on. Yo! That joint was stupid. Holy crap, Ray G. Look, dude. I don't even know what to say. That joint was dope. Matter of fact, Jelani just put it in the chat. All flames. Very, very dope, man. Oh my God. That joint was stupid. I really like how it wasn't necessarily different sections, even though different things happen in each section. I guess you can say it was different sections, but I like he had 2 times where the beat actually dropped out and kind of faded and then brought it back in to that next section. Really dope. That was really effective right there. But all the stuff he had going on within the track, as far as like all the synth work and the synth work and the keys, the bass line, I love the drums, the vocal samples, all of that stuff. He had some effects going on in there. Dog, nailed it, as you normally do. I don't know what else to say other than you absolutely killed it, dude. Woo, Ray Jean. That's a bad dude right there. My man, thank you, thank you, thank you. That was dope. Woo, good Lord. All right, let's bring it back up to Detroit. Holla at a gentleman we haven't talked to in a couple weeks. He's been out of town promoting his album and doing some work and whatnot. So it's very cool to get him back, especially for this one, since he's from Detroit and he likes this kind of music. So welcome back, my man, Sho-Nuff. Look, man, for those of us who are of age, if that doesn't take you back to like the late 80s, early 90s, as far as like Detroit and Chicago techno house, I don't know what does. Holy crap, dog. That was sick. Sick. I love everything about this track, but one thing that really got me was the swing on that joint, especially with like the percussion instruments. That was crazy. But he had the right sounds in this joint. It started off with that organ. It was like a really, I want to say tinny, but I'm not trying to diss it. It's a really high kind of tinny or a synth organ or whatever you want to call it. But that, and then it just actually led into the track and just everything just came together. But then this dude had these different transitions and all these other elements coming in and drops and woo. What was really, really dope, I think that's around the 215, somewhere in that area, 215, 220, where he actually, because Sho is a singer. He's a great singer at that. But he kind of hit that Colonel Abrams kind of D train right there. I mean, for people who know, This was dope. There's nothing else to say about it. This track was dope. One of my favorite show tracks. Glad to have this dude back in the lineup, man. Good Lord. That was dope. Sho, you are a beast, my man. Thank you for that. Woo. All right. I'm ready for this. Closing things out this week is a guy we all know and love and admire and have seen grow over the last few years, and he continues to murder every single week. My man and your man, DJ Nocturnal. Ladies and gentlemen, closing out episode 141 of the Weekly Homework Assignment / podcast. DJ Nocturnal, aka what the hell is wrong with you? Woo! Gotta do one of these real quick. Lock, what? Let's talk, man. The hell is wrong with you, man? Locke, you know what? I won't say Locke's profession because I don't want to out him or anything, but I know his profession. And we've talked about it, a couple of times throughout the years. But to know that's where he was and he decided to buy some software, he uses Ableton and Machine now. And that's when he joined CMA, and then he started jumping into the WHA, the Weekly Homework Assignment, when I say WHA. And when he first came, if I'm not mistaken, he said he only had less than 6 months of experience making beats. And I don't think I've ever heard any of those beats prior to him coming to CMA. But what we have seen this dude do over the last close to 3.5 years now, it's just absolutely amazing. And now this dude gets to this stuff and just kills it. I mean, this dude, he loves music, obviously. And he's mostly, if I had to put him somewhere, I would put him in the hip hop genre. That could easily go, anyway. But when we do this kind of stuff and then he comes up and does like a hybrid EDM dubstep kind of joint and kills it, are you serious? Come on, Locke. That joint was insane, man. Absolutely insane. I'm happy for you, bro. I am so happy to have you on the team. You have no idea. And it's been a pleasure watching your growth. For real. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, dude. Woo, you are a beast. DJ Lock Turtle. Thank you, sir. God. This has been a great podcast, man. I had fun this week. We got to give massive shouts out to everybody that came through. DJ Lockturnal, Sho-Nuff, Ray Jean, Ron B, DJ D-Man, No One You Know, OK Joey, and Mental to God for providing us with the music this week. Now, we got to go through all of the shout-outs and shout out our people. Let them know we appreciate them. Let's see what we got here. It's a nice amount of people in this week. Mike Notes, DJ D-Man, RTO, Mr. Wallace, Dixie Freely, No One You Know. Ran down just a little bit. J. Mitch, Davenport, Gigahertz, B.A. Mac, A.S., Agent Smith, QB, Quentin Barrett, Lockturnal, Ray Jean. We got, on my list go. We got Blessed Girl, my wife Samaya, Ray D3000, Miss Tara, who's actually Lockturnal's wife. We just got word on that. Thank you for your service and your support. Real talk. L.M. Richardson, welcome. That's a new person. Delaney Beats, Disciple died. He had to take off. Shout out to him. Hope you catch the replay. What up, Nerf? Welcome back. Miss Sarah, she had to take off. Thank you for coming through. Miss Pam, Miss Tiffany, Kevin Mack. I think I got everybody in this particular list. And shout out to Overlord, who came through for a little bit. What up, Moises? He came through. And I think I got everybody. Yes, sir. We do this every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Facebook.com/Computer Music Academy. You can catch the replay on ComputerMusicAcademy.com and YouTube.com/Computer Music Academy the next day. If you would like to be amongst the great talent pool that you heard today, as well as a lot of other people, come on over to ComputerMusicAcademy.com and join us. It is that simple. What's up, peeps? Tashir Rasay here on October 4th, 2016, the next day after the podcast. And something went wrong. Anytime we make these addendums, it's a situation where a song didn't come through, or, a few weeks back, I actually absolutely skipped over one, and that was No One You Know. I actually had him in the lineup, and somehow, with looking at all the screens and all the stuff, I ended up skipping over his submission, and we took care of that. So now we have another situation where I don't know what happened. It was something with the website, and basically how it happens is the guys actually upload their stuff through the website. I get an email, I download it, and then, we put the whole podcast together. In this particular situation, Dixie Freely, my man, he uploaded his submission and it did not get to me at all. So I didn't even realize that, he actually submitted anything. And we had a situation a couple months back where this happened, where now I actually make it a habit to where I check my email, and as well as I go to the back end of the site through the server and make sure that I have everybody straight. Did not see him at all. So everybody that actually goes through and puts the effort in to make a submission deserves to be heard. And we're going to listen to my man submission right now. So without further ado, we're going to check out the submission from my man, Dixie Freely.
Break the sound barrier with supersonic travel.
Yes, Dixie Freely. Ooh, listen to that sustain on that. That's dope. And he said, I know little about electronic music, but here it goes. Rolling TO8 and machine sounds. Yo, now I gotta call my man out. Because when he hit me up last night after the podcast, was like, where's my submission? I'm like, what? We went through the whole exchange, but he was like, man, you know what? It's actually probably for the best because I don't even think this submission is worthwhile. I don't like this submission. I'm like, well, okay, well, we'll figure that out when we do it. So he sent it over to me. I got it this time. Put it in the podcast. I'm listening to it now, and I'm sitting there thinking, like, dog, this is dope. What are you talking about? Shut up. I'm so tired of cats downplaying their craft, man, and their work. This was dope. Very, very dope. I liked everything about it. I liked the arpeggiation in there with the synths. I liked the vocal stuff you had. The keys, bass, definitely the drum sounds were on point. I don't know if that was an 808. It might have been 909. I could be wrong. But either way, joint was on point, Dixie. I really like that. I like the way it broke down. I think that's around like the 105, and it kind of reintroduced the first part of the song and built back up, and then had the main part of the song and then flowed out. This was dope. Very, very dope, my man. And maybe something that you might want to experiment with a little bit more often. This was dope. No reason to BS you. This was dope, my man. I really enjoyed this. And I hate we didn't actually get it in the full podcast. But we do have it on the official podcast. And you're watching it right now on Computer Music Academy as well as YouTube. And join us 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Monday on live on Facebook.com/Computer Music Academy. Shout out to my man Dixie Freely. Shout out to everybody that participated in the full podcast, and shout out to you for watching and listening, being a part of what we do every single week. That's it. Done for the week. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I will talk to you next time. See ya.